Welcome to the live stream. Apologies for the delayed start. We had a few technical difficulties, but we are with you now. And as you'll see, the Almunecar 23s are on the attack here at VELEZ. But what I'm going to do very quickly is give you a quick overview of this opening 17 minutes. Almunecar started really well on the front foot. On 3 minutes, CheersMate Maldonado had an effort, but it was always drifting wide after some good work from Silvio. The hosts then had their first chance, a curling effort, saved by Will Smith at full stretch. The Australian keeper tipping it onto his crossbar. Silvio then had a great chance himself after setting up that first one, but the keeper was off his line very quickly to save. And then Mario Abimitri, who's been involved with the Almunecar senior team recently, had a chance. And that is a quick overview as we see the Almunecar team winning a throw deep into the VELEZ half. Working the ball well here in the corner as they have done again. It's just a throw in at the minute. Nothing really coming from this pressure.
Is Braden's camera straight, by the way?
A foul there. Not too sure who on from this camera angle, but it does look to be in some pain. But we're hoping it's nothing too serious there. A few of his teammates around him. But he seems to be back on his feet. The referee over there. A few of the VELEZ players having their conversation as well. Maybe not happy with the free kick. Maybe just apologising for the challenge. Looks to be Luca Rosano, who is always heavily involved with the senior team here, which shows the pathway that the club's trying to create right from academy through to senior level, that if you're good enough, you will get the opportunity.
That's alright, I'll put something heavy on the seat so it stays.
Brought down in the area. Look to be Tyler O'Neill looking to bring that down, but he's unable to get the effort away. Eric Graham on the ball now, deep. Almunecar still just probing here, trying to find a way through. The VELEZ defence just seems to be in that final third, just getting touches on the final balls that look to be going through. Nothing really telling so far. Into the area now, picks out Abimitri. Abimitri onto his right foot, shoots. Good save by the keeper, pushed it wide. Great chance there.
Oh, he is, isn't he?
Keeper's made 4 or 5 saves.
Keeper's made 4 or 5 great saves, yeah.
Abimitri there forward that's been training with the first team. We're going to get a replay of that now. Looks to be winning the ball high, that high press that the team love. All levels here. And it just comes to here now. It's just going to break to the forward in the area. Good touch. Does well to take the defender out of the game. Good effort. Even better save from the keeper as it seems to be rising. Corner coming in now. Come all the way through to Tyler O'Neill. Sorts his feet out. Blocks on the line. He's still not cleared though. It looks to be dropping to Abimitri, but now it's cleared. It's just sustained pressure at the minute for this Almunecar team. Van Moyer will be happy. One of the many UEFA AM Pro licensed coaches that are involved in the club from all levels. As Luca Rosano goes in down the left-hand side, he gets to the byline. Twisting, turning, creates some space, but his cross is sent over for a corner.
Are you good, bro?
What do you mean?
Like, just in general?
At some point as well, when this action maybe does drop off, we will try and bring you the starting 11, which we haven't been able to do yet. But as you see from the stream, it is just attack after attack at the minute for the Almunecar team. Taking the corner. That's to be number 19. Rafa plays it short. The ball into the box is very deep indeed, and it just goes over everyone. Don't think there was any player there that was going to be able to get to that. As they're taking the time over this goal kick, we will try very quickly to bring you the team. Number 1 in goal, Will Smith. Again, a senior goalkeeper who's played many times for the Almunecar senior team. Eric Graham in the 4 at centre half alongside Tyler O'Neill. Number 23 is Guilherme. If I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, please let me know in the comments. Number 11 is Silvio. Number 8, Mario Abimitri. 15, CheersMate Maldonado. 18, Luca Rosano. 9, Miguel Herida. 19 Rafa and number 12 Michael Bogie. I will bring you the second half team up. We have at least 2 teams here today, 45 minutes each with a couple of subs just in case. Hopefully no injuries though, and hopefully those players on the bench will just be needed to give players a rest rather than for them to get treatment. And now they're into space here. Ball comes out to Silvio wide on this right hand side. Good ball. And it's just over the head of Luca Lozano in the middle. Now back out to the far hand side. Good passing here. Just keeping the ball, just probing this VELEZ team, making sure that they can't get out on the counter. Chipped ball in. That's going to run for Abumitri's got there, but the keeper's also got a hand to it and comes away with it. VELEZ now having the ball for the inside the Almunecar half for the first time in what seems a while. No numbers on their shirt, so I'm going to struggle with that one, but Gerson Maldonado cuts out the pass and Almunecar can build again, and they're going forward a lot quicker this time. Searching ball, deflected into the path of Abumitri, who does well to bring it on his chest, but can't get past the 3 defenders that were on him. And the poor pass there from the VELEZ man just goes out for a throw that Gerson Maldonado is going to take and just get the attack started again. Eric Graham on the ball now has been very strong so far this half. And the opening minutes that you wouldn't have seen due to the technical difficulties, the defender cutting out a lot of passes, just breaking play up, stopping VELEZ, building into the game. I think that's what his team have grew confidence in this game and realising they can just keep pressing. Tyler O'Neill stepping out of the back line. Luca Rosano now looks to stand his man up, can't do that, so just wins a throw instead. See in the background there some of the coaches looking to chuck the ball, a few words maybe as well. Maybe talking the team through. And we have had a change there. Number 9 has gone off. I'm just going to double check my team sheet there. Number 9, Miguel Herrera, has gone off, and it looks to be Jacob Hewitt that's come on. I've not got Hewitt's number, so just guessing based on faces here. But it seems Jacob Hewitt is an early change on 25 minutes onto that left-hand side. Guilherme on the ball now, just beats his man. Ball comes to Hewitt, looks to cross. Again, another throw-in. It seems to be throwing after throwing at the minute for Almunecar. I'm not going to try and count these because I think we're into double figures already. Quick throw in, knocked down, but no one there. Eric Graham very high up here. Shows how high the press is, that the centre half is deep in the VELEZ territory. VELEZ have beaten that press now, and they look to be in down this left-hand side. Graham's there, but Gerson Maldonado's there, and the effort is poor anyway, and neither the 2 defenders or Will Smith were needed. Please do let us know today where you're watching from, who it is you're supporting, and we will try and give you a shout out. I can see some of the comments. Unfortunately, my Spanish isn't as good as maybe it should be to read those comments out. As you've just seen a replay now of that opportunity that was well wide of the mark in the end. And it is just Almunecar just controlling the ball, looking for the openings. Pressing, probing as a poor pass there, gives the ball back to VELEZ. But plenty of men behind the ball. And another poor touch there from VELEZ. Gives the ball straight back to Almunecar, and they can build again now with Eric Graham at the back. Will Smith also getting plenty of touches so far in this first half. The Australian keeper there that you'll see big on your screen now. Gets lots of minutes in the first team as well, but also has done a bit of coaching, showing that the pathway for players who want to coach is there. Those that can pass on their knowledge, as the referee gives a free kick for a foul there deep in VELEZ territory. Looks to take it quick, but it's not happening there. We do have a couple of substitutes on there, actually. I can see Ali, whose last name I don't know, is stood over that ball alongside Jacob Hewitt. Not too sure who's gone off, as it seems to be off and on, off and on. He also doesn't look to have a number on his back. As he stands over this free kick now, he's got plenty to aim at. Lots of space there. Who's he going to look to pick? Mario Abumitri looks to break free, but it's straight into the arms of the keeper. A long kick upfield. I imagine this is going to be cut straight out by Tyler O'Neill, and it's going to come straight back where it came from. Kuremi gives it away though, and O'Neill comes up with the ball with a good challenge. And he's just going to roll the ball straight back to Will Smith, who's going to send it long. And it's a throw into the home side. And they're just going to happy to send it long, and happy for Almunecar just to keep rebuilding as it's not back to Will Smith, and he has to play it very quickly under pressure, but it's still broken through for him, and Abumitri looked to be set away, but it's a good cut out there from the VELEZ defender. And now it's VELEZ's turn to come back. It seems at the minute like a basketball game is breaking out, just with very little chances. Arms go up there for the offside that's not come in, as Will Smith can't get to the cross, and it's turned into the net, and that is 1-0 to VELEZ. I'm not too sure what happened there. It just seemed to be, looking at this replay, just looking to find Abumitri on the through ball. Can't pick him out, and VELEZ just come very quickly. One pass inside to the wing. Everyone stops appealing for offside, which you can't be doing at any level of football. Ball into the box. Will Smith can't get a hand to it, and it's just turned into the roof of the net at the back post. Half an hour gone. And we're just getting another replay of that goal. It does look to be offside actually from the replay here. So I think they were right in appealing for it, but the referee with no linesman, no assistant referee there to flag it, just have to keep playing to the whistle. Eric Graham heads that ball just straight up in the air. He's going to have to head it again. And he's probably going to have to go and head it again a third time to pick out Jason Maldonado. The ball's back on the floor. Oh, misjudged the bounce there, Tyler O'Neill. And they're in again here, VELEZ. A shot straight at Will Smith, though, and he gathers to stop it going for the corner. Very vocal so far in this half. Will Smith, who I think is having the captain's armband. He was the man in the middle with the referee and the VELEZ captain at the start of this first half. Long ball forward, but nobody there from Eric Graham. Abumitri, though, seized onto that loose ball. He's gone down clutching his face. Maybe a stray arm there. Definitely no malice in that, but seems to have been just a flick of the arm as he jostled with the defender for that ball. And Jason Maldonado is just going to take his time over this throw-in. Abumitri seems to be okay, which is good, and Maldonado is going to chuck this ball in. And yet again, I think it is another Almunecar 23's throw. Again, I wouldn't like to be counting that, so if you are counting the throw-ins, please let us know in the comments. Smashed clear by the visitors all the way to Will Smith, who's just going to step out of his area and just restart the Almunecar attack. Moving the ball just between the two centre halves. O'Neill back to Graham, Graham back to him. Stepping forward now, over halfway, poor ball. And O'Neill's going to have to cut this out and just gives it straight back to Graham, who knocks it all the way back to Will Smith in goal. And it's just going to be a rebuilding process now as we head into the 33rd minute of the game. O'Neill just brings it over the line. Silvio here just rolls it in, looking for, and it's CheersMate Maldonado who's going to get on the end of this here, but it's cut out by a defender. And VELEZ are just going to come away with the ball. Almunecar playing here at VELEZ today, just about a half an hour drive from the base in southern Spain, where the players play with excellent facilities, training 6 days a week. So if you are interested in joining the team, joining the FC Malaga teams, do head over to the website and check that out. Training 6 days a week like a professional footballer. Games all over southern Spain and further afield as well. We're playing the likes of Granada, Malaga, FC Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, just to name a few. If you are fitting into our under 17s, 18s and 19s, or even a player to join our Femenino team, you could be training at our 4-star facilities down in Estepona. Again, head to the website, check those out. They are pretty incredible to look at. And if you want to sign up, fill in the application form, and you may even be able to join us this season, if not definitely next year. Stoppage in play here for a throw-in, and it seems to be changes as well for the VELEZ team. Again, no numbers, so I'm not even going to try and attempt to tell you what position or who has gone off. A player there with heavy knee strapping though, just come onto the pitch. Ali on the ball now, the substitute with outer number. Knocked it back to Eric Graham, the American, I believe, to the Brit Tyler O'Neill. Two of the countries there that I'm naming, of the over 35 that we have in the academy, spanning 6 continents. And again, let us know where you're coming from watching us today in the comments. I'd love to give you a shout out. Tell us who it is you're supporting on the pitch. As CheersMate Maldonado knocks the ball forward to Silvio. Some good control there from the winger, actually, really nice. So he beats him and rolls it into the area, breaks the way of Abamitri, can't find any space. Still going, the player goes down, and I think Abamitri is given a free kick away there. While watching VELEZ versus Almunecar City under 23s, Almunecar City under 23s, part of the FC Malaga group. A once in a lifetime opportunity really for players to come out to Spain, play and train against professional teams, the chance to play senior football, working with UEFA A and Pro licensed coaches, players that have represented, coaches that have represented their national teams. You have Catania down at the academy in Estepona, represented Spain. Sean Morris, another one of our coaches with this team today. You have Ivan Moya, who played yesterday for the senior team, passing on his experience. Charlie Malman with him as well. Liam Bickett has joined the coaching staff for this game, another player who featured for the FC Malaga senior team at the weekend. So plenty of experience for you to come and learn off if you want to join us as this stoppage in play. Player seems to be quite hurt, whether or not he's going to carry on jumping around there. Not too sure. He's sat back down. He may need to be subbed off here. This doesn't look particularly good. I don't know whether he's just stretching something out or... But we don't. VELEZ look to be starting this next passage of play with 10 men. Maybe they just make a quick sub as it's rolling subs, it seems to be here. Yeah, we're back underway, and the player still just sitting down behind the goal, maybe sorting his boots out, not too sure, but we're back underway. Let's go Malaga is a comment in the box from Julian Page. Nice to see that you're with us today. Let us know where you're watching this Almunecar game from. Seems to be a free kick here for the visitors, taken very quickly, but the referee's not going to let that one happen. No one was ready for that, I think. I don't think the referee was ready there, and he's just going to pull it back and make them take it again as we're ticking into the final 10 minutes of this first half. It's VELEZ 1, Almunecar City under 23s 0. The free kick's just going to be floated into the area, and smash straight back where it's come from there. It's going to head awkwardly out for a VELEZ throw in. It seemed as if the player was going to get a touch there, but I think he quickly realised if he touched it, it was going out of play. Very even contest so far. The one goal separating us. I think the ball's just down in that corner. Eric Graham again just getting the better of the attacker as he has done on many occasions in this first half, and a good ball as well. And it's just going to be hoofed upfield here. Almunecar is going to chase. He's going to get there as well, actually. He's going to skip by the player. Trip there. No, the referee says nothing in that. Almunecar doesn't appeal for it either. And the ball's just cleared, but it's going to come straight back to an Almuñecar player. Number 5, Tyler O'Neill, battling for it, but loses out. And I think he may have won a free kick for his troubles. Not too sure here. Let's see which. Nope, it's a VELEZ free kick. Trying to take it maybe 10 yards further forward than it actually was. No, it was a Almuñecar free kick. Apologies there. It seemed to be everyone standing over that ball and no one really knowing who was taking it. But as with the last free kick that VELEZ had, the referee's not happy, so we're going to retake it. About a 12:45 kick-off today, so sun beating down here in the sunny southern coast of Spain. If you do like the look of the conditions and fancy yourself playing out here in what I can say is probably 25-degree heat maybe, then head over to the website, check it out. UEFA A and Pro licensed coaches, amazing facilities, training 6 days a week like professional players. And if you are someone a female player who wants to join our Femenino team, or someone who fits the academy age groups, you will be down in Estepona, staying in a 4-star resort, training with, again, UEFA A and Pro licensed coaches as Silvio rolls the ball across the box, but it's easily cleared away as no one was there to get it. And as I was saying, if you want to join us, head over to the website, fill out an application form, and you may be able to join us this season. If not, definitely next season could be the year for you. Opportunities to be scouted by pro clubs from all around Europe, maybe even further afield, showcase games against La Liga teams, Premier League teams, the top teams in football, playing against the Almunecar under-23s, Almunecar senior team, playing in the FC Malaga City teams. 5 minutes left in this first half, an even first half despite the VELEZ team leading 1-0. Tyler O'Neill here on the ball, battling, and appears, where's the referee given this one? It's a Almunecar City free kick. And Graham's just going to get the game restarted here and just tick it forward. Jason Maldonado now stepping into, looks for a ball, and he's picked out Almunecar brilliantly there. The forward can't bring it under his spell, and the defenders just knock that across the face of goal, and they're going to struggle to keep it as it's gone for a corner kick. Great touch there from the forward, just couldn't sort out his feet quick enough though. And Almunecar, chances keep on coming, but unfortunately so far no goals for the under-23s. Ivan Moya's side just struggling to find the back of the net so far. Plays short from this corner, worked into the number 11 Silvio, and he's going to go for goal, and it's just drifted just over the bar. Always rising, never really troubling the keeper. High press here. And the ball's going to break quite nicely. No, it doesn't break for Guilherme. It breaks the way of the VELEZ team there. And it looked like as if Guilherme was going to get on the ball. He is on the ball now. Twists away from one. Passes the ball on. And he's going to break here. Is it going to break for Silvio? The keeper's come out very well to save his feet there. Off his line very quickly. Read the danger. Again, Almuñecar. It's just not falling for them in the final third. High press. Jason Maldonado's going to win the ball. Just couldn't get it under his spell though, but he's managed to force the VELEZ team back, and they're going to have to rebuild against this high press that is adopted by a lot of the teams here at the academy, from senior team right down to the academy groups at Estepona and the Femenino team as well, all under one philosophy that press high, win the ball back, play in the final third. as we tick into the last 2.5 minutes here in the first half, plus whatever the referee chooses to add on. Just a reminder, VELEZ 1-0 up through that goal midway through the first half. Come down this side actually as they skip into the area. It's squid. Will Smith with a good block at his near post, and it's going to roll all the way out for a throw in. Good stop there by the man wearing the number 1 jersey. Has played senior football again, showing that the pathway is there from under 23s through to first team. If you're good enough, you will get minutes. There's several players out there today that have been involved in that first team squad, showing that the opportunity is there. An awkward bounce comes all the way through, and it's just wide. Good opportunity there for VELEZ. I think the bounce just seemed to put everyone off a little bit there, and he just acrobatics, but across the face of goal, Will Smith seems to have it covered all the way. He's just going to go and slowly pick this ball up to get the game restarted. One change I do know that will be happening in the second half is Will Smith will be coming out and Musa Sangra will be going in goal. Played plenty of minutes as well for this team, and does train with Will Smith on a regular basis, as Will does, after training with the first team, help coach the Almunecar under-23s. Again, another person there that's passing on his experience from playing at that senior level, as do all the coaches at the academy. Charlie Malman in the dugout today, Ivan Moya, George Jeremy with the senior team, Victor Franco. The list goes on of the UEFA AM pro licensed coaches here at the academy. All of them played or coached at a high level, passing on that experience to these young players. Some good build-up play here. But again, VELEZ just seemed to get the bounce or just get the look of a deflection. It's just not quite fallen for Almunecar so far, as we are into the final 20 seconds of this first half, plus whatever the referee chooses to add on. If I'd like to guess, maybe 2, maybe 3 minutes, couple of stoppages for a few knocks, but no serious injuries. Couple of subs with roll on, roll off as the free kick is given there. And it looks like he's not reaching for a card there. He's just a quick talking to, and the game is quickly back underway. We are into added time now. We're not too sure what is going to be added on here, but we'll let you know if we have any indication, as VELEZ are happy just to knock the ball around at the back. I think heading into the second half, Almunecar just need to keep doing what they've been doing. They've created plenty of chances, as you'll see here, again, winning the ball high in the final third. Just more clinical. The chances they've had have either been straight out the keeper, or players have not sorted their feet out quick enough. But again, that comes with minutes. They are only in the first month of a long season, as the referee does not play much added time at all. 40 seconds by my count, and we're heading into the break here. VELEZ 1, Almunecar City under-23s 0. Again, maybe a scoreline that is slightly unfair on the 23s. Created plenty of chances, undone just by the one VELEZ opportunity. But Ivan Moya will probably be pleased with what he's seen from his young side. We'll be back in around 15 minutes time. It will be a completely new Almunecar City under-23s team. So I'm going to go try and find that. You're going to see how great our facilities are, and I'll see you again in 15 minutes.
Yeah, so we're in the UK. My first ever trip over to England, and I think it's been a success, to be honest. We're finishing up now our 4-day experience with a tour around Carroll Road. We brought the boys down here last night. They got to see a live Premier League game against Manchester United, and then we're now getting to see the stadium where the Manchester United players and Norwich players were playing last night. So unbelievable experience. Yeah, I think it's gone as well as it could have. We have to review it now, and I mean you can always do better. But for a first hit out, I think we've done a sterling effort, and I can't thank the staff enough. From the media guys to Juan Carlos, Ryan. Has been an absolute trooper. I think everyone's really dug in, and it shows kind of what this project's about. That it's not just the glitz and glamour, but we've got people that are really here for the cause and just to do the best for the players.
The best thing probably about the academy is just being able to meet different footballers from around the world and play against the big teams that you wouldn't get to in Australia.
The coaches here are absolutely amazing. They help me in everything, teach me the movements, the run, the passes, what to do and what not to do, and to be honest, I've become such a better player since I've arrived.
If I had to describe football in one word, I would choose magical. It's just a sport that I couldn't describe how much it means to me, and everything revolves around it, and it's just all I have, and it's all I'm gonna have, and it's all I want to do for the rest of my life.
I would say life, because I feel like my life moves around football, and it's just, I'm always watching football, I'm always playing football, and I always have it on my mind.
Probably a dream, God's given me the ability to play, so I'm enjoying it. I have to keep working hard, training, and I'll see where it takes me.
I play football because I love it. I just love playing. I love the game, especially Spanish football.
For me, it's my life. This is my life.
I think I have talent, but like I say, it's not enough for all players. Even if you have talent, you have to work next to training and do everything you can to be at the top level.
Basically just, if you want to make it, just go for it. Train hard, work hard, and don't give up.
Be able to adapt and change to things. Soccer is a very subjective sport, and it's all about the coach's mind and what they're trying to play, but it's really been a fantastic experience for me, and I would recommend you come try it out yourself.
Yeah, so we're in the UK. Our first ever trip over to England, and I think it's been a success, to be honest. We're finishing up now our 4-day experience with a tour around Carroll Road. We brought the boys down here last night. They got to see a live Premier League game against Manchester United, and then we're now getting to see the stadium where the Manchester United players and Norwich players were playing last night. So, unbelievable experience. Yeah, I think, it's gone as well as it could have. We have to review it now, and I mean, you can always do better. But for a first hit out, I think we've done a sterling effort, and I can't thank the staff enough. From the media guys to Juan Carlos, Ryan, has been absolute trooper. I think everyone's really dug in, and it shows kind of what this project's about. That it's not just the glitz and glamour, but we've got people that are really here for the cause and just to do the best for the players.
Welcome back to this second half of VELEZ CF versus Almunecar Almuñecar City under 23. Sorry, I'm not gonna lie to you. Second half team wise, we have a full change. I have 4 numbers as the majority of the squad do not have them. Number 6, Joao. Number 3, Kemet Page. 17, Lola High. Number 7 is Tom. I know Colby Williams is out there. Monet is playing on the wing. And we have Christian up front. But as far as that goes, I'm really sorry. That is all I can bring you team-wise. As you'll see the players warming up. And from those amazing adverts you will have seen at half-time, those are the facilities that you can be playing in, training in 6 days a week. 6 days a week if you want. Head over to our website. Make sure you fill out an application. Again, you could be here this season, or if not, definitely you could be signing up for joining us next year in sunny Almuñeca or even sunny Estepona if you're looking to join our Femenino team or one of our academy teams. There are several teams here, right from under 17s through to senior football. There is that clear pathway that every young footballer wants. The opportunity that if you play well and you show off your skills and what you're about, that you can play senior football. There's the camera there, just on Colby Williams, whose brother Cameron was heavily involved in the FC Malaga City senior team's 1-1 draw against Estepona at the weekend. Really bright midfielder. And yet to see Colby play, but I've heard good things. Good midfielder, looking to get some minutes back in the legs after being injured last season, unfortunately. So excited to see how he gets on today, along with the rest of this talented group of players that are out there. We're just waiting on the sprinkler system to turn off. I think they're giving the pitch quick water. It is very hot out there. I think maybe 1 or 2 of the players from that first half team might want to go and stand under it to cool down, as a lot of running about, a lot of pressing from the CD Almuñecar team. But unfortunately, still trailing 1-0 coming into this second half. A new group of players. Basically, we're starting from scratch here. No momentum built from this group. Musa Sangra as well in goal, I didn't tell you about. Apologies. He has replaced Will Smith, who now will probably head over and sit with the coaches. Again, a person that's played senior football here at the club and is passing on all that knowledge and experience that he has. Kemet Page is just getting a drink, actually. He's about 10 metres away from us, just under what you can see. So I definitely know he's got number 3 on his back, as I've just seen it for myself. Looks to be hogging this left touchline. He's just walked back into your shot, actually. There, you can see him now. Again, we're still waiting for the sprinkler system to go off. Maybe should have been put on 10 minutes ago, but I don't think the players will mind too much. This second half group, extra time just to get warm, get stretched off. I'm not too sure how long we're going to be waiting here, actually. Sprinkler system, that one on that far side looks to be turning off, but I don't know whether there's more. Often you'll find that there's 5 or 6 sprinklers, one after the other, going off. Keep these 3G pitches, 4G pitches in top condition. They have to be watered. I know people are going to be probably questioning why we're watering a 4G pitch, but just as grass, it helps protect it and keep it in the best condition possible. I think we're looking good now. Sprinkler systems are off. The referee's having a quick look around at all the players. He's checking his watch. Still no whistle. He's talking, thumbs up to the keeper. thumbs up to Musa in the Almunecar net, and I think we're going to be going, and yes, we are underway. Kick the ball before the whistle, but we're back underway here. VELEZ just starting this with a bit of possession just around the own goal, and high pressing here from the Almunecar 23s. Again, apologies, we're going to struggle for names, no numbers on the shirts, difficult to see faces, but there is Kemit Page tracking back into that fullback position. And throw deep in their own territory here for the Almunecar side, and they're just going to look to play out and beat this press. There is a number 7 out there, but unfortunately, oh, that is Tom. Number 7, last name Tom, not sure first name, I'm afraid. If anyone does see people out there that they know, do drop it in the chat. There is a shout out here for Let's Go Kemit. Kemit Page number 3 is one we do know, but please, if you're watching and you see whoever it is you're supporting or just players that you know out there without a number on their back, why not let us know? Tell us the position, and even let us know where you're from, and we can give you a shout out for helping us out. And we'd love to hear from you here. We want to know where you're from. If you're up till early hours of the morning where you are watching this game, if you've woken up extra early before work to watch the under-23s, let us know. As Musa just plays a long ball out there, and it's brought down nicely on the halfway line. But the good pressure there from the VELEZ team is just going to force the Almunecar side back, but they're not going to be deterred from that, and they're just going to keep passing this ball around the back. And here's Joao, the number 6 on the ball. Just stepping forward, no pressure on him, nice ball in just to the midfield, and they're just going to turn out and just keep possession. Everything you see happening in front of you on this camera, all these passing moves, all this pressing is worked on 6 days a week with the UEFA A and Pro licensed coaches in the academy, working hard, sometimes double sessions, fitness sessions, video analysis, everything you can expect from a pro team, these players have here with Almunecar City, and those playing for FC Malaga City also have the same. So again, if you want to join us, you want to boost your footballing CV, you want the opportunity to play against these top teams, go on tours against the likes of Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, teams that you probably only ever dream of watching on TV, then why not head over to our website and sign up and make sure you're with us for maybe this season, if not definitely next, as VELEZ are breaking into the area now, and it's a blocked effort, I believe, and that looks to be a VELEZ. No, it's a goal kick. It was just a very, very scuffed shot from the VELEZ forward there. Never troubling Musa Sanga in goal, and they're just going to get back underway here, the Almunecar side. Good block there. So stop VELEZ getting out. They're going to have a throw just inside their own half on that nice yellow line that lets you know, well, if you're playing across the pitch, it lets you know where you are. If you're looking across the line as an assistant referee, which we don't have, it might help you out, but VELEZ into the area. Some good defending, goes down under a bit of pressure. No complaints. Nothing in that goal kick. Can hear players shouting, coaches shouting. Ivan Moya, the coach of this team, alongside Charlie Malman, who's also involved. FC Malaga City first team player Liam Bickett is involved with the squad today, and one of the other coaches as well from the academy out there barking orders at the team, trying to get out of them what they've worked on, maybe the game plan that they've agreed coming into this. CD Almuñecar ball into the box here. It's gonna fall all the way to Kemit Page, but he's forced backwards. Comes out to the edge of the area. Has a shot, and it's not far wide at all, actually. I had the keeper at full stretch there. The replay will show us whether it was a dive for the cameras or one that really did have him troubled. It's a good ball here, just working it well. These passing moves. That's Colby Williams with a good strong run. Good chip ball. Didn't look to be reaching Kemit Page, but the bounce has fooled the defender. Kemit Page, good turn here, just keeps the ball alive. all the way back to the edge of the area. And yeah, the shot definitely should have had the keeper worried. It looked as if that one could have gone absolutely anywhere. Fortunately for VELEZ, though, it's just wide again. CD Almuñecar City under 23 is building nicely, but again, just struggling with the final third. Wins the ball high here. And just happy to keep hold of possession under VELEZ. Happy to let the Almuñecar team actually have the ball here with no real press. Eric Graham's still out there actually, so that is another player that we know. Just like to give a shout out to Braden Miller and Ellie Brett on the cameras today, and behind the scenes sat with me producing this, making this all happen and fixing all the technical difficulties that we had is Mark. So a massive shout out to them. CheersMate Productions helping bring all these games that you see together. Without them, you wouldn't be watching these games. It would just be the occasional match highlights. So a massive thank you for CheersMate Productions for helping us bring you practically every minute of the season, from academy matches to senior games. They are behind it all. So again, if you want to thank anyone for helping bring this all together, it's those three there, and then all the people back in the UK who often help bring this together. Richard, Tom, another one of the producers behind the scenes. So thank you to them for helping bring this together. Good little spell of pressure here for the host, but again, Almuñecar City just mopping it up. I think that might have been Colby Williams covering every blade of grass in this second half. So if I say grass, every blade of 4G. There's a long ball forward here for Monet, another player whose name I do know. Hey, let's go. I see you, Eric and Kemet as well. Super Harry Walken, James Ridge, who used to work with me there back in the UK, with a comment. Nice to see a familiar name on the comments. And there's just a foul there on the halfway line. Just kind of breaks up that bit of pressure that VELEZ was starting to build, as now Colby Williams has the ball, and he's going to just knock it all the way back across to Eric Graham, who is still out there from the first half, getting lots of minutes today, the centre-back. Poor ball forward there, looking for Kemet Page, and that was easily cut out. VELEZ has turned now just to knock the ball around at the back. Both teams happy to have possession, both teams comfortable on the ball. That, what you would say, typical Spanish football, everyone comfortable on the ball, comfortable in different positions, and that is what you can be taught if you come and join us at FC Malaga City, CD Almuñecar City. 10 months of the year, fantastic football, amazing facilities, UEFA A and pro licensed coaches at your disposal. So again, if that interests you, and as a young footballer, why wouldn't it? Head over to our website, put your application form in, and someone will be in touch with you for either this year, or if not this year, you can be joining us for next season. Just a game hitting a bit of a lull here, where both sides just struggling to fashion any real chances. So the loose ball gets Almuñecar City back on the front foot. Skipping past three players here quite easily, actually. Number 7, Tom, gives it to number 3, Kemet Page, who's going to go at the full-back. He seems to have the beating of him here, and he has. And he's got all the way to the byline, but it's just a cross that's just going to roll out for a goal kick. Good run there from Kemet, but just under pressure, nothing really to aim at in the middle of the box. And unfortunately, the ball goes out for a goal kick. 10 minutes into this half, still 1-0 to VELEZ. The host just leading with that one goal advantage that came midway through the first half. Just a ball into the box, not really dealt with by Will Smith, and just turned in at the back post, smashed into the roof of the net. But arguably Almuñecar City had the better of that first half, just unable to make their chances count in the way that VELEZ did. But again, a good contest here, evenly matched sides. It's the foul on the halfway line there, as VELEZ look to be breaking out. Again, that high press that Almuñecar deploy is going to lead to moments like that where you do give a free kick away on the halfway line. Nothing too serious from it, though, as we know VELEZ are just going to knock it short and just start to rebuild again and probably invite that press. Stumble there from the VELEZ man under pressure. Colby Williams coming through the back of someone there. Maybe, and the referee has blown for offside. Offside, yep, offside there. Looked very tight, but I'm not going to argue with that one. No assistant referees, making it extremely difficult for the man in the middle. One thing you will notice a lot of the time in these friendly matches in Spain, no assistant referees, everything down to the man in the middle or the woman in the middle. And there's just a foul there. Just a bit of a late challenge. Shake hands, nothing in it. Skip over halfway line. Here comes VELEZ. Long ball forward. Just it doesn't cut out. It deflects through, but I'm not too sure of it. The referee's given an offside there, maybe. It looked very close indeed. But Almunecar City under-23s get away with one there. Eric Graham's just going to bring the ball out and just going to start again as both teams lacking real chances in this second half. Ticking on now, just over 10 minutes in. James Ridge in the comments, it's good, but it's no Greenwich Avenue. That is a non-league ground in England, for those that don't know. And James, it's definitely not no Greenwich Avenue, but it is a lot warmer. Long ball over the top there. Musa comes out, but doesn't come all the way. And Joao's just going to mop that up and just finds his fullback, who's just going to roll the ball inside to Tom. And he's just starting again. Skips past two players. He has done that several times, the beating of the opposition. He tries to go past one too many, but he'll get a throw in rather than the break up field that he would have been hoping for. And it seems to be Jacob Hewitt down this left-hand side, actually. A face I do recognise. Poor ball there, but it's quickly won back by Christian. Playing up front, another name that has been pointed out to me by one of the coaches, Charlie Malman, who was helping me go through the team at half time to make sure we could give you the best possible commentary and the best possible opportunity to see who you're supporting. So if you are looking for a certain player or you have seen a certain player and I haven't mentioned them, please do drop that in the comments and let us know. We'd love to hear from you, who you're supporting, where you're from, and just how you see this game. Battling there. The referee tried to play the advantage, nothing coming, and it's going to be a free kick to VELEZ inside their own half. Just by that yellow line that marks out across what I think might be a 9-a-side pitch, just training purposes for the VELEZ team here. A lot of pitches in Spain will have that, so if you are new to watching our streams, when you see those yellow lines, it is just marked out on the 4G pitches out here for I assume training purposes maybe. A lot of teams though still train the full pitch and don't really bother with the yellow lines. And Almunecar City break here, and there's good defending there, heavy touch and quick defending stopped Colby Williams breaking away down that right hand side. And the player down here, I'm not too sure what happened. He went down off camera, but it doesn't. You hear the scream and then I'm not too sure what happened, whether it was in the tackle with Williams that he's maybe caught a knock or pulled something. We're not too sure, but the physio is on and we're going to get a replay here, but I don't think we're going to get what we're looking for here. The camera was just showing you young Colby Williams, but the player looks to be up, which is always a good sign, but the noise when he went down didn't seem good. He's just hobbling off, holding that right leg, I believe, was what he was holding when he was on the floor, and he's just limping away. It doesn't look good here for the VELEZ man. I don't know whether he's going to be able to continue. Never nice to see a player at any game, any level, hobbling off, but you hope he's okay, but he does seem to be in some discomfort, just limping away there. You're hoping it's nothing serious. But the game is back underway, and Monet's just going to flick this ball into the area, but it doesn't get to anyone. Has broken. No, it hasn't. VELEZ are going to come away with it. It's going to fall to Tom here. He's just battling for the ball, still battling. Plays it into a wide position. Ball whipped in and deflected wide, I believe. No, goal kick, just fired wide. Disappointing there. Good pressing, good build up there, but unfortunately just couldn't get the ball. Final ball right. The story of the game for this CD Almuñecar team. Arguably this game, really. Great build-up play, just unfortunately lacking that killer ball, killer touch in the final third. But again, they're still in their first month of a 10-month season. A lot of new faces, players that have never played together before, learning a new slots. High press here, and the keeper's lost the ball. But unfortunately, shouts for a penalty as well in there. Not too, keeper just dallying on the ball, and the high press there. Kemet Page is going to come up with it as well here, and it's 5-3. Can they get the ball right? Can they get the final ball right? Looks for Monet. He's going to break to him. He takes a touch, it doesn't fall. No, it's come back. It's deflected wide of the mark. That was a really good spell of pressure there from the Almuñecar 23s. All came from the high press on the goalkeeper, and then just they luckily got it clear. Kemet Page wins it back here, as you'll see on your replay. It's a good ball in field. This ball here out to Money is just delightful little chip over the top. Brings it back inside. I personally thought the chance was gone here, but he just manages to break nicely, and it's just deflected wide. It's a good chance there for Almuñecar as we tick past the hour mark. Here it is again. The keeper just, I don't know what he was. He looks for the play out, but they knock it back to the keeper, trying to play that high press. And Colby Williams just decides, do you know what, I'm just going to go and win this ball. And there's that penalty shot. I don't think there's anything in that. I think it's two players just going for the ball, and he's turned it away from him. And the corner just comes to nothing there. And it is still 1-0 VELEZ as we go past the hour mark. And we're just waiting here again for the keeper to get us underway. I'm not too sure. Maybe a couple of subs coming on here, and I'm not too sure. Two players on the edge of the box waiting for that high press. Again, Christian and Rexon and Colby Williams, and they're going to go for that press again. The ball back to the keeper, and Colby steps onto him again. Is he going to get rid of this time? He does, and he's forced just to smash it upfield. Fortunately, this time they keep the ball in play, but not fortunate for Almuñecar as VELEZ still have the ball, but that high press again. Fullback wins the ball, keeping them pinned in their own half. Right, keep your comments coming in. We would love to hear from you, where you're watching from, who you're supporting. We've got a few Kemet Page fans on the stream, so we'll be sure it's been lively since it's come on, but let us know who it is you're supporting, where you're from. Have you gotten up extremely early with the time difference to watch this game? Have you stayed up until the early hours to follow the Almuñecar City under-23s? Let us know in the comments, and we'll be able to give you a shout out. And thank you for your amazing support. The players do appreciate it. They watch these streams back all the time. They go through the comments. They're checking who's watching. So let us know where you are, who you're supporting. We'd love to hear from you. Another stoppage here. A few unfortunate knocks just creeping in here. The VELEZ team on the end of them. Another player here limping away. I think not limping as badly as the first player to go off this half, which is always good to see. So I think it's good news here, and he should be able to carry on looking at it on the face of it. The referee's just going to drop this ball, and we see whether VELEZ knock it back or who keeps possession here. We will find out when the referee decides we can play on. Two Almuñecar City 23 players there look like they're going to contest this ball, but a few points out there debating what's going to happen. The referee's moving them both away. They're not wanting this to be contested, and VELEZ are going to keep the ball and retain possession and get back underway. Ball in a wide position, chipped cross into the box, and it's headed back, and it's going to fall nicely to Musa. That header looked like it could have gone anywhere, but it just drops nicely for Musa Sangha in the goal. Replaced Will Smith at the break. Chipped ball down the line is brought down nicely. So Kemet Page popping up on that far side now, the number 3. It is indeed. He's gone from left to right, and I think he may even come back again at some point this half, and we'll be sure to let you know. It's the freedom that they're allowed to play with in the final third that they work on day in, day out, 6 days a week, double sessions, plenty of time on the training ground. We have 3 stadiums for the players to be training in, more time on the pitches, more time for individual sessions this year as well. So again, if you want to be joining us, get your application in and you could be here next year, maybe even this year. As a good build-up play here. Tom skipping past several players again, and he has done throughout this half. He is tripped, gets the shot away, and what a goal that is. Tom has been lively throughout this half, beat several players multiple times, and this time the final product is there for the Almunecar 23s, and that is 1-1, 25 minutes to go. Look at this. Some great move. Just get the ball forward. Good skill there. And Tom, who had been lively, just picks the ball up on just inside his own half and he beats one. Quick ball, 1-2 there, lovely link-up play. Goes past the second, past the third, past the fourth as well. Stumble there, but then gets it at his feet really well and just smashes that past the keeper. That is 1-1. That is a great finish for the young man. And he'll be happy with that one. Now into the 66th minute, and that changes this game completely. That has been a deserved goal for this Almunecar 23s team. And Tom, again, just calm under pressure. And now you see them just build out, and that should give them a lot of confidence. That was the chance that maybe they thought wouldn't come with the opportunities they created. Well done in the comments. Finish is another one. Keep those comments coming in. Keep encouraging the players. Another shout out for Kemet Page from Ernie Graham. Ernie Graham, let us know where you're watching from. We'd love to know that. Yeah, just have done. And now it's VELEZ just almost just happy to keep the ball again, as they have been most of the game in their own half. Keeper on it, and that press is just going to keep coming now from Malaga City 23s. That one goal back shows they can get that final product right. They are keep doing what they're doing, and I think the second goal could come. A lot of subs happening here. Rolling on, rolling off. I think that might be Kemet Page that has made way, but I'm not too sure who's seen. Sunrise Soccer on the US coast. Ernie Graham is joining us. I'm going to assume then you were one of Kemet Page's coaches from when he was back home. Maybe coached him from a young age. You turned him into the player he is today and allowed FC Malaga City and Almunecar City to develop him even further as a player. And there's just a free kick here, just to the left-hand side of the box. It looks like it's going to be one that's going to be put in. Musa Sangra organising his wall. I think he's happy with his wall standing on his near post, and his wall's still moving about. He's still pointing and shouting at where he wants his players. And VELEZ are going to put this. No, they're going to roll it short. And that was not what they expected. And now Almunecar City can break here. There's 5 or 6 players bursting forward against the 3. Can they get this right? He's beat. Oh, that's unfortunate there. They had men charging forward there from that short free kick. That seemed to almost just be wasted from VELEZ. They didn't really make the most of that situation there. That they had that good little position. But Lola Hay there was coming forward with the ball. The number 17, a player whose name I have got on my team sheet. Unfortunate there not to get the break of the ball and allow his teammates in. He's going to step forward here, Juan. He's going to just keep going, He's going all the way and has a shot, and it's deflected out wide. Just seemed he was going to go all the way there. That's floated in, and that's harmlessly over. It was a good run there from the centre-back. He just seemed to be invited forward, stepping into that space, and just kept going, but eventually narrowed in on him, and defenders got across to make the block. This is a nice little spell of pressure here from the Almunecar side. Happy with what they're doing so far, and I assume Ivan Moya, the coach, will be happy with what he's seen, certainly in this second half. A lot more clinical. And a great goal from Tom Jackson. So we do have a second name for the goal scorer. Thank you for what your Kitten Gamer in the comments with the username there. Great goal from Tom Jackson. So thank you. We do have a last name finally. An awkward bounce here lets the VELEZ team in, but some good defending. They're appealing for a foul. Didn't seem to be much in it. They've won the ball high, and they're going to just keep going now. It seems to be a high press from VELEZ. Floated in, headed clear, only as far as a VELEZ player. Good defending, and Tom Jackson, the goal scorer, is going to come away with the ball, as he has done on many occasions. And he's just going to try and get us going, but the pass is intercepted. No, he's going to come up with it again. No, he's not. He's going to fall back to the VELEZ man. It looked as if he was going to get fortunate there, and he was going to not only clear the ball into a player, but get the bounce back and play almost a 1-2 off the VELEZ defender. Games here in Almunecar and down in Estepona come thick and fast, so make sure you are following us on social media. Turn that notification button on YouTube as well if you are subscribed, to make sure that you do not miss any minutes of this season. CheersMate Productions will be bringing you live streams. Last year it was over 100 games. I believe we're close to 20 already, and we're only not even a full month into the season. So if you want to catch all the minutes, all the goals, the highs and lows of FC Malaga City all live, make sure you're following us on all our social media platforms, and you are subscribing on YouTube with that notification button turned on. My boy Eric is on the back line from Ernie Graham. Great to hear from you. Good centre half. Yeah. Great to hear from you. Eric's playing really well this half, getting a lot of minutes as well in that number 4 shirt at the centre half position, and the ball's just coming wide here. Whipped in all the way to the back post. Some good defending there, flicks it wide, and the ball's going to be kept in as well. And no, it's going to go out. It's going to run out for a VELEZ throw-in. Unfortunate there. Communication on the field important there. You'll see players pointing things out to each other, where they want each other to be, who needs to be marking who. Communication is key on a football field. Throw-in's going to be taken. Unfortunately, you can see a bit of the stand there, but you see the facility, the away games you're going to be playing in as well if you do join us. Good ball down the line. Unfortunate the bounce there just gets away from the Almunecar City man, and it's going to be another throw-in. Again, first half was a lot of throw-ins. I'm getting a shout out in the comments as well for my first ever commentary. Yep, this is the first time I've done this. Never thought I'd be doing this, but here we are with the Almunecar City 23s. Needed a commentator and stepped up at the last minute. The ball's just going to be pressed here. Colby Williams with the leading the press. Seems to be every time that ball gets within 20 yards of the goal, Colby just steps out and just goes for trying to win it back, as he did earlier in the half. Unfortunately, didn't lead to a goal, but Tom Jackson now just keeping the ball. Eric Graham on it. Shows some good skill here just to beat his man. Really nice skill from the defender. And unfortunately there, he just couldn't get up the pitch, and unfortunately gives a throw away. As the ball's now, they're into the area here. It's 2v1, and he goes down under pressure from Graham, but the referee is having none of that, and Graham just comes and picks him up and pulls him up to his feet. I don't think there's anything in that. I think just coming together of the two players. He's played really well here, the man on your screen, Eric Graham. He's had a lot of minutes. I think he started the game, hasn't been subbed off. 75 minutes in this heat, and he's kept up a really strong performance. He'll be disappointed not to catch a clean sheet, but I don't think there was anything he could have done to stop the goal. So I think he'll be happy with his performance when he sits down after this game this afternoon and reflects on it. Heading into the final 15 minutes here to win this game, more of the same. More of the same of what they've been doing for the Almunecar side. That high press seems to have been leading to chances, leading to the opportunities. But unfortunately, as we said in the first half, it's just that final product just lacking. But as we've seen with Tom Jackson's goal, when they do get it right, they score. So they're just more of the same. Keep up with the press. Stick to the game plan, because I think I can't hear Ivan Moya screaming and shouting too much. As I can see through the fence where I'm sat, there was a host of changes for VELEZ. Again, no numbers on the shirt, so I'm not going to be able to tell you what's happening. The referee there just checking his watch, maybe looking at adding on some time. If you've watched these streams before, you'll know that we don't really get much added time, though, especially in these friendly matches. Maybe a minute, maybe two. I might be wrong. I said that last night, and there was 6 minutes of added time in the Almunecar senior team's game. So we might get 6 minutes here, but I highly doubt it as the head ball's just headed up in the air. Schwan brings it down on the edge of his area. That is dangerous. He's giving it away. And they're in here. And it is, it's wide of the post. I thought that was going to go in. Just delayed on the ball there, and it eventually falls to an attacker. We're going to get the replay here. Referee just happy to let us get the game back underway. A long ball forward. The ball's headed up into the air by the defender. Schwan just brings it down, but I don't think he realised the man was there. Turns into the number 11, who does have a number on his shirt. It falls to the man with no number, and he just fires it just wide of the post. Moves the Sangre off his line very quickly to narrow the angle, but it's just wide of the target. A let off there for CD Almuñecar City. A free kick of their own now. Maybe they can pump it long into the box and see if they can get a similar opportunity, but I'm feeling they were going to take it short, and they have done. Again, that good press forces the ball just to be turned over now when they can come again here. CD Almuñecar City. That man Tom Jackson is on it again. He just seems to have been everywhere, and the ball's going to come to him yet again. There is a player down here. I'm not too sure what happened there. It was as Tom Jackson took over the ball, he obstructed the camera view. But I can't even see who it is that's down. They look to be okay. They're rubbing their head. Maybe there was just a clash or an arm in the back of the head. We're going to get a replay here. What happens? Yeah, as the defender just catches him as he steps through there. Unfortunately, I don't think there was any malice in that. But you never like to see that, a player holding their head. You always have to be careful when a player does that. And Joao's clearance is smashed straight into the path of a VELEZ player. But Eric Graham's going to be there. Second time in a few minutes that clearance has gone astray. But Eric Graham back there again. A good challenge from the defender. Getting his team out of pressure. It's been solid today. Been really impressed from what I've seen from the young man at the back there. Calm, composed on the ball. Calm, composed off it. I think, as I've said before, he'll be happy with his performance. Clears that ball for a corner that's going to be... I say it's going to be whipped in. I've said that a couple of times and they've knocked it short. But it doesn't look as if there is a man there for the short. No, it has come in this time. All the way to the back post, but Musa Sangre easily gathers it with the header that was heading wide. Could have even left that if he wanted, but he wants to get it back underway quickly in a long ball forward. Unfortunate there that bounce didn't come off as Tom Jackson again wins that ball. He's going to send it long. And the offside goes up. I'm not 100% sure with that one, but we will see from the replay here. The ball, back post, heading wide, but Musa Sangre, wants to get the game underway very quickly. Takes it, lovely long kick out. Headed clear, but again, Tom Jackson straight on it with the press. Ball over the top. We can't see the man who's there on camera. It looks as if he may have just strayed offside. That's a difficult one for us to tell, so we'll say it's a difficult one for the man in the middle. 12 minutes left on the clock. Again, turning into a bit of a midfield battle at the minute. A good ball in behind here. Two players going for the same ball there for VELEZ, and it's just defended really well from Joao, redeeming himself for those two poor clearances. Quick throwing taken though. Need to switch on here, Almuñecar. It's into the box, and Musa Sangre just easily catches that one, never troubling the keeper. Just a bit of lack of concentration there from the Almuñecar side, allowing that throw to come straight in very quickly. Situations like that can cause danger, but Musa Sangre was aware there and just steps across and catches that ball quite comfortably. And now they're going to attack themselves down this left-hand side. Low ball in, deflected. Going to fuck all the way of Almuñecar City. They're going to keep the ball. Good skill. Ball whipped back across. It's going to fall to Money. He's going to get it again the byline. Has he kept it in? No, he hasn't, unfortunately. Trying his best to keep that in, but just couldn't get there. Couple of switched passes there. And the keeper just taking his time over getting this ball for the goal kick. I'm not too sure in a friendly game that you want to be taking your time and settling for that draw, but maybe happy to, with the pressure that they've come under, they're just going to take their time, just try and reduce that Almuñecar City pressure. Almunecar City is going to rebuild again here with Eric Graham. Tom Jackson now just comes away with the ball. He skips past one, beats. Oh, unfortunately, he's lost out here, and it's his 2v2. A long range. Oh, that is a very poor long range effort, and Musa Sangra never going to be troubled with that. Easily claimed, easily held for the keeper, and he just bowls it out to restart the attack.
So now zoom in, and then you can still see the yellow line, but don't ever go past that yellow line.
Good chip pass by the keeper as well, actually, and he's going to beats two players, and it comes to Monet. He's got looks for that ball on forward, and he brings that under control. Unfortunate there not to get past, and he's going to win it back. No, he isn't. It's a chip ball in, and they're in again here, VELEZ. They've got men over, but again, I think it's that man. It is Tom Jackson again cutting that ball out. Really good showing from him in this second half. I've been saying his name a lot.
Yeah, so you can go in there and then just don't go past the yellow lines and left and right.
Raul Osorio, great stuff. Eric, yes, indeed, he has been very strong at the back. James Ridge, but it's great being a goalkeeper in that heat. Looks horrible running around all the time. I think standing in that sun, I don't think I'd want to be the keeper either. But yes, it's very warm out here. And again, if you want to play in these conditions, sunny southern Spain, 10 months of the year, professional training, 6 days a week, matches against teams from all across Malaga, Granada, further afield, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, Manchester City and Norwich, to name a few of the teams that the Academy have come up against. Then get on our website, fill in the application form, and you could be joining us very, very soon.
Yeah, once it gets to a corner, if it needs to go in a bit, I'll tell you.
Throw in here. Let's take a touch and whip it in. That's a poor ball, and it's easily read there, and they're going to bring the ball away here, Almunecar City. He's just going to keep going for the run, Joao, but he looks to be stumbled, and the referee has given the free kick quite rightly. Just barging the back, checking he's okay. He's back up, the number 6, and the ball is back underway. Almunecar City not wasting any time and getting back under play. That seemed a very, very late challenge there, off the ball completely. I wouldn't be surprised if the referee brings that back and books him. He did play the advantage, so he has seen it. And another free kick here, and he smashed that ball right away. It has not left the stadium, though. The referee just quick talking to. A few late lunges there. The first one didn't look particularly great off the ball, and the second one just barged him over. 8 minutes left here in this game. The game balanced quite nicely at 1-1. VELEZ led midway through the first half, but Tom Jackson, with a strong run and an even better finish, levelled the game for the Almunecar City under-23s. Deservedly as well, I might add that team is level. Number 7 standing over the ball, the goal scorer. The referee having a smile. But with 7 minutes now to go, we can wonder and we can watch to see who, if anyone, is going to take the win here in this friendly game. Tom Jackson still stood over the free kick. That is a big 10 yards, by the way, from that referee. Plenty of room for Tom Jackson to hit this if he wants to. Maybe looking at that big screen, too far out to shoot. We'll see what he does. Just chips that ball in and straight into the path of the keeper. Easily held. Not what he would have wanted. Not what the teammates that would have ran forward would have wanted. And VELEZ keeper's just going to ping this upfield. And I have a feeling it's just going to bounce. Who's going to come away with it? Almunecar City do. And we're just going to start again. And Joao again going on these strong runs. Allowed the time and space just to pick out a ball. And that's a great ball through. Oh, the keeper just beat the striker to it. That was a great run off the ball. I'm not too sure who made the run actually off the ball. But Joao just steps out, has a look up here and just pings it in behind. The defender misses it and it's running through. And oh, it's unfortunate there. The keeper off his line really well to deny him. I think it's a good opportunity there in the dying moments. As you'll see from the top left of your screen, we're ticking down, heading towards the final 5 minutes. 1-1, that would have been a great opportunity. Player goes down with a shout. Tom Jackson with the foul. I think the player will be okay. Just letting the referee know there'd been some contact there. He gets the free kick. He's quickly back up. Please do keep your comments coming in. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're supporting. If you're a neutral just out to find a game of football and you've stumbled across us, hit subscribe. We have games most days of the week from all levels, from under 17s down in Estepona to the Femeninos, who are also in Estepona, to CD Almuñecar under 23s, FC Malaga City under 23s, through to the first teams. Again, if you hit that subscribe button, make sure you turn those notifications on so you never miss a stream, and you can even rewatch them back after the game is done. Follow us on all our social media channels as well to keep up to date with everything that's happening here at the Academy across all our teams. And there's a free kick here for Almuñecar City, and they're just going to get it underway very, very quickly. No waiting around here. Tom Jackson with a lovely ball outside. I think his money. Just flick ball inside, the outside of the boot, and it's going to break nicely. They're going to get there. The keeper's come out, and it's 2-1. And they've managed to get a goal. Taken very quickly. We're not going to have a goal like Richard Jackson normally gives you, but it is 2-1 to Almuñecar City. They lead deservedly, I might add, again. Just take this very quickly here. Just watch this. Eric Graham doesn't want to wait. Gives it to Tom Jackson. Just quick look up. Ball over the top. VELEZ players still not ready. This is a great little assist here. Outside of the foot. Straight down the line. Beats the defender. Keeper comes. Keeper just composure. Slots it through the keeper. Takes a kick for his troubles. Beat of the chest. And it is 2-1 Almuñecar City. Less than 4 minutes to go. See how these final minutes play out now. And Almuñecar City here, they look to be coming in again here. The ball just doesn't sit nicely again. Or some good defending there from VELEZ. Smell blood in the water here. That second goal, it did seem to be coming in. Now it has. You maybe think if they fancy their chances for third. Maybe overconfidence there with the little backheel flick that didn't come off. But that's what they're entitled to try. That's what they're encouraged to do by their coaches. Again, UEFA A and pro licensed coaches with them on the training ground 6 days a week. 3 full stadiums allowing the players extra minutes, and they've won the ball quite highly here. But the deflection's just going to run into the keeper. You thought there may have been a chance there, but unfortunately not. But again, as I was saying, it's training 6 days a week on the 3 pitches that they have available here in southern Spain. More time on the pitch as a group, more time for individual sessions with the coaches. And if you think you want to be out here playing in the 10-month season, the nice Spanish heat, amazing facilities, then head over to our website, check out our social media platforms on how you can sign up, get your application in, and you could be out here. Referee's giving a free kick there to the VELEZ side, heading into what is the last 2 minutes and now 14 seconds. We're going to see how they respond to going behind. There's a good sliding tackle there, and Almuñecar City come away with the ball again. VELEZ quickly win it back though. Yeah, we're going to get a free kick with that one. Maybe just talking to by the referee as well. No, just leave it at that. Nothing really in the tackle, just a bit late. No malice again. But this is the chance for VELEZ here to load the box, which they probably are going to look for that equaliser now. They seem quite content at 1-1 to take things short and play around, but now it seems as everyone's forward. Load that box. Try and put some pressure on Musa Sangra, who this second half, unlike Will Smith in the first, has not really had a lot to do. The substitute keeper not really been troubled. It's a ball in, but it doesn't even come anywhere near the goal, and it's headed clear for a throw-in. Similar area to the free kick, this throw-in though, and it's flicked. Ball bouncing around, it's broke nicely. And that has just nestled in the back of the net, and I'm not too sure how that has happened, but the score is 2-2. That cross-turn shot has just may have even deflected over the top of Musa Sangra. I was saying how the keeper not had a lot to do, and I don't think there really is anything he can do about this. Commentators curse right there. The free kick comes in, easily dealt with. The throw-in here, I'm going to be honest, I didn't even think this throw-in looked very dangerous. It's looped up. It's taken a deflection, and he's crossed it, really. I think he's crossed. I don't know whether he's shot or crossed, but somehow the game is 2-2, and VELEZ, out of absolutely nothing this half, have gone behind to only draw themselves level again with a quite stunning strike. Still trying to get my head around that goal, to be honest with you. I'm not too sure whether that was a cross-turn shot or whether he has spotted something with the keeper's positioning and looped it over. I'm not too sure. Please let us know if... And they're in again here, VELEZ. They're in behind. This could still... Eric Graham again at the back. Good defending. Slips, but still comes away with the ball and just brings it clear. Poor clearance, though. He's in again. The centre-back makes up for that little knock. And VELEZ now are smelling the blood and look like they could win this 3-2 as we're into extra time. Not really sure how long the referee's going to add. The first half, a long-range effort, and that is miles wide of the target. We're into the 91st minute. Added time as Musa Sangro goes looking for the ball. He's come out with it very quickly. Not too sure what the referee's going to add on here, but I think we've been treated to a really good game. That the referee wants to add 5 or 6 minutes on. I'm sure everyone on the live stream will stick around to watch it. I think either side will be a bit aggrieved that they've not managed to win this. Almunecar City, can they get one last moment? The player goes flying in there a bit late, but luckily no contact made. Good chip ball forward. It just doesn't fall nicely again, and that is the final whistle. So score here in this friendly, VELEZ CF 2, CD Almuñecar City 2. VELEZ led midway through the first half, a lead that they kept to the break before Tom Jackson with the equaliser. CD Almuñecar City, with the final few minutes of the game, took the lead, and unfortunately with the commentator's curse, I said it didn't look as if VELEZ were really going to trouble Musa Sangro. A cross-turn shot, or maybe he meant it, we'll only know if we ever asked him, has somehow looped over and found its way into the back of the net. We are just working on finding you that replay of that stunning goal, but I'm not sure we're going to be able to bring it to you as the players. We will be going through all the highlights after the game. You'll see them all as Ivan Moya walks off the pitch. Maybe not sure how his side have drew that game. He's having words with some of the players about things he's seen. The coach there, not too sure what he's saying. First team player as well, Ivan Moya. So lots of experience. One of many UEFA pro licensed coaches here. But he's seen his side draw 2-2 in an entertaining friendly game against VELEZ CF. Just make sure you do turn on those notifications on YouTube and follow us on social media, because the streams are coming thick and fast. We are just going to have a look at some of the highlights here. This is the first goal. It's not the first goal, apologies. This is Abu Mutri's chance in the first half. And it's just good save from the keeper. We are just going to cycle through the highlights. This is a cut out ball here. This is that first VELEZ goal. The ball out wide, appealing for the offside that looked like it may have been a bit dubious there. The ball into the box, just above the fingertips of Will Smith, and it's fired in at the back post. So that was the first goal in the first half for the 1-0 lead. Talk you through these highlights here as well. Colby Williams with a strong run here. And this is a good ball in. Comes back here. And a good effort that looked to have the keeper scrambling across goal. We are just going to stick with you here. We've got most of the CD Almuñecar players gathering around to see their highlights here. Several of them that managed to play in the first half that didn't get the minutes in the second. The high press here. I think it's Colby Williams that sparks this press really well, trying to force the keeper into an error. It does come up with the ball, but unfortunately this didn't lead to anything. I think this might be that Tom Jackson chance here. No, it's not that one. We are going to get through them. There's plenty of CD Almuñecar City chances. Tom Jackson beats one player here. We'll count them out for you. We've got one. Quick 1-2. We go past a second and a third and a fourth, and Tom Jackson just takes aim here. Gets it out his feet really well. Stunning strike past the keeper to level the scores in the second half. What is this? This was the quick free kick. Quickly taken Eric Graham. Tom Jackson just sort of turns. Long ball over the top. You're going to see this outside of the foot assist there from Monet. Great ball in behind. Spots the run. Unfortunately, I don't know the player's name, and he's going to be annoyed at that when he watches this back. Good turn, and just slots it calmly into that bottom corner. Great finish. And as with everything in football, commentators curse. I was saying how Musa Sangra didn't have a lot to do. And again, looking at this free kick, we're thinking he doesn't have a lot to do. This throw in here, looped up into the air. Deflection, good touch. And the cross, I'm going to call it a cross-turn shot, just over the keeper. People are saying here it's never a cross. Someone who speaks very good English, I'm assuming it's the goal scorer claiming he's meant that. So there's a great ball in towards the back post, and it's just nestled in the corner. But again, thank you for joining us on the stream today. And thank you for commenting on the stream. Thank you for joining us. Again, follow us on social media. We'll be back tomorrow with another game. Turn those notifications on and you won't miss any minutes. Thank you. Goodbye.
What drama we have here! Allowed to play on, puts the shot away, it's another super goal.
I cannot believe what I have just seen. Welcome back, everybody, pitchside. England have won this one, 22 points to 6.
Electric out the blocks.
Have completed the greatest of comebacks. Callum looking for Godfrey. Callum got Godfrey. It's Stephen Godfrey. He's at the goal. Stephen Godfrey.
Your 2018 champions, the London Monarchs. Winners of 2018.
Boys, well done, boys. Let's give it up. Go on, lads.